Hello everyone, Fuzenkuden here, and welcome to Fuzen Plays Thomas Was Alone. So, yeah, I've decided I'm taking a break from Cthulhu Saves the World. I don't know how long I'm going to be taking a break from it, but I am taking a break. Play through this game completely, make it halfway through it. I don't know. I have not played this game yet, so this is as new to you as it is to me. The program was a failure. People forgot this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to Alice as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't... Okay, yeah, whatever.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Okay, so this thing gained... So basically this thing has gained sentience. Cool. Some kind of flopped game that the Square is now a part of. I don't use thumbsticks. I use keyboard and mouse.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
I'm a
The
fucking
whole
block.
alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
You see, he's better at falling than observing. Hey man, he can catch some air. Simple puzzle game. Very, very nice. A little bit of a break here.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
That is precious.
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
That's kind of funny. Falling by jumping.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Close, but not quite there. Gotcha! Yay! The world is helping me learn. Wait, I'm not Thomas, I'm Fuzen.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Yellow!
He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so. This all seemed
want that.
a little dangerous.
Yes! I
The
got it.
world was not to be trusted.
I got it, guys. Don't worry. Interesting, though.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
That's a great way to actually look at it. Self-reliance. That's what I interpret
Thomas
this
wondered
as.
whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
I think it's dropping hints that I am completely missing, like a duck with an airplane flying over it.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
What do you mean?
It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
I have no clue. But don't worry, little guy, little block creature. I will guide you to your destiny! I don't know what your destiny is!
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Screw you!
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Good thinking, Thomas! Maybe we'll get through this yet. I don't... There's not much commentary here, it's just a simple jumping game. I like
The
it.
loneliness was getting to Thomas. no amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
We'll find you a buddy, don't worry. Maybe we'll find you a potato. And we can look at that for a while. I don't know. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Anything here I'm missing? I don't think so. 10.0.10.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter.
Yay.
There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
The jumping! Oh my god! The terrain is evil! I do not stand! This is probably gonna come back later to haunt me with a puddle of toxic goo to kill me with. But I don't care! I will make it! I'm out of here! B3 or B? I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen, overlapping scripts. One AI bomb to spawn into the environment at the same point. Turns out I missed that point. Okay, whatever.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
You don't like me? You don't like my gips? Oh, I see. Simple puzzle.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Yup, I do own the place, and if you don't like it, I'll send you into the boiling goo. Ah, crap. Stop knocking me around. Let's get you over here. Okay, you're good. Now let's get Thomas over here. We're out of here, folks. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
They have to jump on each other to get up.
Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Let's go! 1.4.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
That's where Thomas has to go. Let's see about this other guy. Very easy for Thomas. Thomas to reach his point, so this should be quite easy. This looks like the end of this video. So, I'd like to thank you all very, very much for watching. Please tune in next time for more Foos and Plays Thomas Was Alone. If you like this video, give it a like. If you really liked it, don't hesitate to subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.